So I'm just gonna record a short video, just for my own, my own purposes, and to demonstrate this project. So this is a project that I started in my first year of uni, so like 2020. Um, I started it in monogame, so it was C sharp, but it was just the monogame framework, which um, which was very difficult to do anything in, to be honest. But then in my second year, I took it into Unity, just as like a side project. So I submitted the project in monogame for my coursework. It was very basic, and then I decided I wanted to carry on. So in my second year, I did some mod to it, and now in my third year, I'm finally going back to it to try and get some stuff done. And I've made a bunch of progress recently, and it's very satisfying. And it's just a fun little project that I've been working on my free time, and I'm going to use it as part of my submission for my networking module. So I'm going to add Photon and have hopefully a bunch of players to be able to join at the same time. Just a little top-down shooter zombie survival game, but I've been working on it recently and it's just been a lot of fun. So I have a bunch of weapon classes stored in struct, and then I've got a list of structs, and then I can iterate through those when I add them to a list with a scroll wheel, and they've each got their own sort of class attributes up here. So you've got like the current clip ammo, the reserve ammo, fire rates and things like that. Accuracies. So if I go back to the pistol, so if I can like spam click, there's only a certain fire rate you can get out of it. And you got to reload. Go to this is like the top gun. Let's go from the bottom. So auto pistol. This one's an automatic, so you can just hold down, it fires. Obviously a fairly slow fire rate. The zombies there, they've got a bunch of stages, so rather than having health bars, I'll just update the sprites, just to make them look slightly more damaged, which I thought was a really fun way of just demonstrating that they've been hurt. The shotguns I've done, these are quite fun. So it just instantiates 10 bullets, each with a slightly different trajectory between two different float values. So it gives like a random spread. Very effective up close. If you're further away, obviously it's not as effective. But there you go. What have we got next? Oh, I know where we're going. Mini Uzi. This is another one of my favourites. Super fast fire rate. Damage is not as low. Damage is quite low. But yeah, this is one of the fun ones that I like doing. I've been recently working on also blood effects, which I've been really enjoying. So what's next? We got the pump action shotgun, just like the double barrel, apart from the fact you got more ammo in the clip, I guess. I need to add some more sound effects, obviously, for the actual weapons. But AK-47, slightly more damage, pretty good fire rate, average clip size, I guess. M16, I guess, slightly faster than the AK-47. Damage is slightly higher, and then RPD. This is when they get like to the LMG weapons. These are all based off of like Call of Duty weapons that I know the names of. And then the final one, the SAW, which is rapid. So yeah, the last few days I've been working on these blood splats. So after 10 seconds they start fading, they'll fade away. But before they start fading, if you walk over them, it leaves a blood trail, and the footprints, as you get further away from them, the alpha changes. So you've got so it's like you're sort of stepping through the blood, and it's sort of wearing off as you walk along. And then after 10 seconds, they'll start to fade as well, because we just don't want a million different blood splats and blood prints through the level, I guess. So if I go through here, I don't even know if I'm recording the sound effects. I hope I am. I think I am. But yeah, so this is what I've been working on recently. You can take damage from the zombies, get your health there. I think the next thing I want to do is start to add a shop. Obviously, when you start the game, you don't want to have all the weapons unlocked or whatever, but just sort of getting that game loop going. I've got the waves and stuff, you've got the kills, the points, the health. But yeah, just starting to make the game look good. Obviously, you've got these road cones, which are like obstructions for the zombies that are meant to sort of slow them down. And then you've got the barriers, which the zombies can't break through. You can shoot over the road cones, so if I go the other side of it, the bullet actually is on the wrong layer. That should be going over the top of it. But you can shoot through the road cones, but the zombies can't pass through them. But then if you hit the barriers, they've got their little particle effects that I spawn in. But yes, as it stands, I've actually made some fun progress. Yeah, I was just working today on the fade for the blood splats. Originally, I was just doing every second, fading the alpha of it, but then I've just put it inside a for loop now, and then I use the float value. So I'm counting down from 1, but every 0.01 seconds, there's 100 different changes in the alpha over the space of 20 seconds. Is that? Do I whatever? But yeah, I did have it at 1, which was that was 1 second. So 0.5 would make it 5 seconds. First step handler. So this is just spawning in footprints. These are the sounds actually. Sorry, this is the sound script, and then I have a sound manager as well where I play all my sounds from. I've got my volume as well, so I can change that dynamically. Zombie profile. This is where I'm attaching bullet and I deal with bullet damages. The point and shoot is one of the main scripts. So this is where I've got my my weapon array, which is basically takes a struct as a value. So I've got the struct up here. So I create them, I assign them, and then I just if I want a new weapon, I could do this in the inspector, but I'm just doing it in the script for now. So if I want to add a new weapon, I would simply just add a new struct in, just down here. So I'd be like new weapon, and then fill those details in, and then everything will work because I'm just using the list, so it iterates through them, and then obviously uses the count of the list to scroll back and forth through the list. Got my fire rates and things like that down here. So the shotgun is obviously a different one, so it has a different fire rate. So get button down, that's for semi-automatic weapons, and then get button just for the automatic weapons. And then I've got sounds like the clicking sounds for when you've got no ammo and stuff like that. The reloading, so I'm using lots of coroutines, some enumerators just to deal with like reloading and things like that, which has been interesting to research into. I don't know if it's the most efficient way yet, but we'll find out. Just the bullets, I instantiate adding bullets and stuff. Yeah, here's my reload script. So if I reload, yeah, pretty basic stuff I guess. And then playing audio, and then I was just working on a particle effect to spawn in like a bullet shell flying out the side of the weapon, but I couldn't get the bullet effect to look, the shell effect to look very good. I think I've still got it here. Where is it? I don't know, I might have deleted it. It looked terrible, so I didn't use it in the end, but that's something I'll go back to. But I think the next thing I want to work on is a little shop for unlocking weapons, so you'll be able to spend your points that you earn on the weapon. So I'll initially only have the pistol, and then obviously as you kill zombies you get the points. You can then go and buy the other weapons that will then unlock them, so you can scroll through the weapons. But yeah, I think I've made some good progress recently. Really enjoying it in Unity as well, and getting back into some C# scripting, which is fun. But yeah, that's about all I wanted to sort of talk about. But yeah, I'll probably check in again at some point.